박성훈 세운비뇨기과 원장님께서 발표해 주시겠습니다. 박성훈 선생님은 팽창형 임플란트에 대해서 주로 진료를 많이 하시고 오늘 이렇게 발표하시게 됐습니다. 네, 좋은 강의 감사합니다. 오늘 아침에 일찍 오셔서 이 동영상 본 것만 해도 보람이 있는 것 같습니다.
Hello, I'm Sean Park, prosthetic urologist practicing in Seoul, South Korea. I was invited to the Korean Association of Urologists annual conference meeting to give them a memorial lecture about the penile implant surgery. About a year ago, one of the paper was accepted by the SCI grade journal, and because of that, Korean Association gave me an award for academic work. My original research was about the nuances of the subcoronal approach for inflatable penile prosthesis, but most of the the listeners or the attendees of that meeting was first-time comers. So for them, I thought the scrotal approach would be a better topic because, in my point of view, scrotal approach is a gold standard for the inflatable penile prosthesis surgery. So after they have an ample experience with the scrotal and they get enough knowledge about the anatomy, then they can move on to the subcoronal approach. So I gave them talk about the scrotal approach, and it was quite fun. Unfortunate that the time was a little early, so the conference hall was about half filled, but still that kind of experience was great. The other reason why the talk was something special is that still in here, sharing your knowledge about the surgery is not that common. Especially private practitioners, they are so competitive. They do not want to share how they do it. Yes, I was like that when I first started, but Dr. Wilson gave me a good guidance again. So I now train the other urologists and show them how I do it through my surgical videos. Still in the Asian countries, I believe that's still an issue, not sharing their own so-called techniques. They think it's their own. They got something special, then they do not want to share. I can understand that. But once you are in that position, then nobody will see your surgery, of course. Then you lose a chance to retrospectively and objectively see how your surgery is. That kind of objectification is crucial to be a better surgeon, because surgeons tend to be very egocentric, because we have to be brave to go into the OR and touch the human body in a way that no one can ever do it like that. The harm I can inflict on the patient if I do something wrong, that kind of thought is quite scary. But still, we surgeons should have a so-called lion's heart and go in there and tackle the obstacle, and then we have to solve the problem at the same time. But that kind of ego shouldn't interfere yourself. You have to let down your ego and submit it to get a better knowledge. And to do so, training the others or going to the others person's OR and see how they do the surgery, in my point of view, is crucial. From the very beginning, that's the reason why I had to go to the US to get trained with the prosthetics. Nobody was really inviting other surgeons to their ORs. But now I have invited around 8 or 9 Korean urologists to my OR, and I presented the surgical videos to open up those kind of cultures. Because once someone opens up, the others got no way but to open it up as well. South Korea is the second biggest market in the world in terms of IPP surgeries, but still the training mood and those things are not ready in here. So I hope that I could attribute or somehow influence that kind of a change of the mood, and our skills, the general level of the skills could improve at the same time. Because providing a better service to the patient is very important, and actually it will improve my field way better than it was. I would need to learn from my colleagues as well. But a crucial change has been made, and now our culture is more onto the word of the sharing the surgical skills. Hopefully this will be much expedited in the coming days.